everyone. Welcome to the Burnt Brass Homestead channel. As some of you who follow this channel know, my husband planted garlic in October of last year. It was October or November, which is a good time for planting garlic if you are in zone 6B in the Delaware, PA area. To be harvested in June or July, and we harvested our garlic in July. Which was a couple weeks ago, and he left it outside on the ground to dry in the sun. Unfortunately, it ended up raining, and the garlic ended up getting wet. There was no way I was going to let all of his hard work at planting that garlic go to waste, nor letting the garlic go to waste. So I spread some newspaper out on the floor in our mudroom and placed the garlic over the newspaper. By the way, I know some people hate getting those flyers and local newspapers in the mailbox, but they do come in handy. I normally keep a small box of them because I use it for spreading out garlic or potatoes or other vegetables on the floor that I want to cure. And then later I fold that paper up and use it later to start the wood burning stove in the fall winter. And you can also compost that newspaper that you use. Just stay away from composting colorful paper, so stick to the black and white. Anyway, with the garlic on the floor in the mud room, I opened up the window and I turned the fan on. I really wanted to make sure that the skin of the garlic, both on the outside and the inside, was completely dry. This garlic will be stored in our basement, which is the coolest place in our house, without needing to use any air conditioner or fan. The garlic weighed about 38 pounds, minus the weight of the crate, the garlic that we gave away, and the garlic that we had already eaten. So 38 pounds is a good amount of garlic for one harvest. And we still had garlic left over from last year. So for those of you wondering, what will we do with all this garlic? The answer is eat it. We eat a lot of fresh garlic in just about all of our meals. And this garlic was stored for almost a year, so long as it stays in a cool, dry place. There are other ways to preserve garlic, but for now I am going to store the garlic as is. Once the busy gardening and harvest season is over, I will do more with some of the garlic. In the meantime, I need to do something with the garlic that was left over from last year. So what I'm going to do with that is turn that into garlic powder. So the first thing I did, which I did not show in this video footage, was peel the garlic. After peeling the garlic, I roughly cut the garlic. You do not have to cut them in very small pieces. You don't have to pulse them through a food processor. I just simply slice the garlic, each garlic clove, really quickly in nice sized pieces. Afterwards, I spread the garlic out in one layer on the dehydrator. This is a Nesco Garden Master dehydrator. And this particular dehydrator is over 10 years old. As a matter of fact, it's over 15 years old. I set the dehydrator for 135 degrees Fahrenheit, and I started off with a 4-hour timer. I did add time because I wanted to make sure that the garlic was completely dehydrated. Once the garlic was done processing and all of the moisture was removed, I put the garlic into mason jars and I removed the air using my Food Saver attachment, which removes the air out of mason jars, both the wide mouth, and I have an attachment that also can be used for the regular mouth. Now this was done with the Food Saver for about $10 or $12. You can actually get the hand pump that does the same thing. And finally, the final step is to ground the coffee. You can do that using this coffee grinder, or you can use the Vitamix dry blender. A food processor will work, but it won't get the garlic at a very fine consistency as the coffee grinder or Vitamix blender. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe to help this small channel to grow.